Hello, sweet, lovely people. Let me turn some music on and let me also show myself. Everything should be here. Hi! I need to click the game. Maybe that's. Did I forget something? Yeah, I absolutely did. Oh, I've got so many screens. It is unbelievable. So let me. Was I prepared? Yes, sort of. Not fully. Hi, there we go. Everything in order? I think so. I see just flipping work. Hello, all who make it in. I made it in. Hi. Jalapeno is here. Calamity Jane, I hope you're doing okay, girl. I really do hope. And I see Country Lady. People, we're going to build again. Yeah, again. Because I think we nearly got everyone under a roof. Almost. But not all. Did I sleep? I think I did. I think I did. I did. The sheep. The sheep still need a home. They need to be stable. Mama, what people is she in time? Is she she is. Hi. I have oh gosh, cat. Yeah, that was naughty. He just wants to be in his bed and he doesn't take no for an answer. I have been doing a few little things here, but on the phone? Fine. What about the squirrel? What about them? I wish I could give them nuts or but there is nothing, I think, right? Is there something in the game for them? Or morning dew, hi, welcome. We're going to do a little bit more Hytale. I did do some things in between streams. Let me show you because I have been fiddling with the trees around the chicken coops. Let me start there. That's just not really possible. Not the way I would like it, because they are very easily too close to each other. So I had to play with it. I couldn't get them where I wanted them because then they're too close to each other. So I decided to just play around a bit and um, just add some bushes. And then later on, I thought I didn't need to do something with the lights. And then I was like, why don't I make some more of these not mature corns? I can't think of those because they sort of look like an plant, berry, maybe, kind of. So I decided to look those here, there, and everywhere. And I think it looks cute. In the evening, it is okay lit up. I can still do a lot more, but the beginning is there. I also planted some bushes. And this is what I did with the trees. I already planted 2 trees back then, and I stripped them of all the leaves. So I could place a few more over here and there to fill up that, that awkward gap that you got between the 2 coops. But I think it worked out fine. I sort of have got a branch going there, which the tree, by the way, did itself, and I could place the coops around it. So this is what it eventually, so far, is. That one I just left. I was like, it's fine. It's just fine. I can't get them closer. So, and I didn't want to just prop it up, like with all leaves and bushes and things. They just don't go together more than this, and it's fine. But I do like the bushes, especially if there's too many eggs. Then, hi, you little one. Then the eggs start going everywhere, and that's quite funny. Also, how they come out of the coop like a big explosion of chickens, which I find very funny. But what do you think? I had to place a new tree here, and then I hang a lantern up, and then half the tree collapsed again on me. So I had to redo that twice or 3 times. And that one has got that tree. That's, again, a wisteria, but I was hoping it would hang and would be with flowers, but it's not. So, man. What do you think? It looks good? Yeah? I also think that this is as close as I can get it, as what I wanted. And I hope the chickens are a little bit happy. It sort of makes sense to me. If I were to have chickens again in my life, then I would absolutely have bushes, ferns, trees, stuff that so they can go in and around and scratch and do. And that's what I try to do here. So well, then that's at least so far done. We still need to do loads in each pen, but hey, we need to start somewhere. I want to show you something else that I did behind the house. I was just feeling a bit like, actually, it started with the path idea that I have to do from the cow barn actually around, but also to the, I will show you soon, but also to the pigs and to the sheep. And I was like, oh, how am I going to do that? So I puzzled a little bit here behind the house. And I started working with the bamboo and bushes. And so you sort of get more of an idea like, hi, you need to go over there. I promise, it's nicer there than here. Yeah, it is. So I started to work a little bit with bushes and this type of fencing because I did this, and I actually, the more I look at it, the more I like it. But then I was like, what if we make a tiny barbecue area? And so I did. And yeah, well, it's a shame that we can't really eat here, but I think as a start, sorry, I didn't do that. As a start, this is a nice area where I could imagine to sit. Now, how did this all come alive? I was like, oh, you need somewhere to go to, which is a bit bigger and wider there. And then the barbecue just booked up in my head. But I also wanted to make sure that you can have a very quick shortcut because we made that. I think it's a lovely bench down there. Oh, and I wanted to have sort of an walk into this area, and that's how I came up with this. And that needs to come together, and that's how I got here. Jeez. Jack says, hi, you're a great build. Oh, thank you so very much. I'm just trying. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, I take a lot down, I can tell you that. But what do you think? Does this come together this way? Would this work? In other words, do you think we can sort of, not with this block, but with other blocks, that we could maybe do the same when we go around the cow barn? Because I think, if I remember that correctly, and this still hasn't been solved, by the way. I hope they do that soon, so we can use the teleporter again. Whoop! I already said that I placed those blocks to get sort of an idea where this path is going to be. And I want to, of course, get it all the way into the barn, because that was the idea, a passage. That camel is not happy there. But then here, this is a little bit like, I'm not entirely sure. We're going to build a barn, and I think I think I'm going to build something there. And I know I said it before, I'm not going to build something big. And I'm absolutely going to try to do my best, but I do want it smaller. I do want to have this style, because I think that is, the sheep shouldn't be in a tent. I don't think that is a good idea. So I do want to build something here. But then the path, this is going to be the main one, all the way over there. But we need to go to the pigs and sort of a way around to the horses too. So I'm a little bit doubting how to do that, but maybe I should just come down, take this level, so we can go round and then go up here again. What do you think? So stay close to here, go up, and then here go up. So we can go that way. And then, of course, with a lot of bushes and a lot of things to make it feel alive. The thing is, this is a little bit higher up. And I was like, I actually would like to see this too. So it would actually be nicer if I had a path maybe even this high, but I don't think I can do that because that means that I have to make everything this height or that height, like until here. And then you get a steep transition between the pig area and the sheep. And that's what caused me to think, like, how am I going to do that? And I don't know yet. I'm a Russian mother and made round arches for architecture. Do you need it? I've been working in art windows. I play with what in this world with what the game has to offer. So in that way, I don't think if we can do something or try to get close, then I will try to build it. But I don't think otherwise I want to go away too much from it. Hopefully building will improve as the game goes on. Yeah. It would be nice to have a few more items to place as decorations. Yeah, exactly. But that's coming. In this case, I think that only comes when we start doing this area together with that. But because this is now the last area, I do need to sort of start to think out how this path is going to go. But I think I'm still in this... Sorry, and if the path is there, then we can start putting some bushes, trees, maybe even an area where we can sit or and don't forget the crops, because that's something I also want to do, thinking about it, because that's something we can absolutely do. Thinking again about it, if we go that way and we sort of swirl around here, then we can turn this into an area where we plant... What do they eat again? Lettuce? What was it again? Maybe some lettuce with bushes and stone pillars and all that kind of stuff. Come on. So that mean that I could... You what? Stop judging me. I need to... Let me see. Get some materials, and I think I'm going to set out the line first so we get a little bit of an idea. But I do want to have crops also going and close to the pen. So if it's close to the cow area, I do want to make sure that... I think they eat lettuce, right? That I've got lettuce growing there, and then on the other side where the yellow blocky things are, the potatoes and a wheat field somewhere, probably there, where I in the future want to try to make my first ever mill. Don't know how, but I want to try. Do we carry stuff on us that we... not really. Pickaxe nearly broken. What do we need? It means that I need my... This, absolutely. Going to work with this again. I have to think. We need... I will take them all, but I don't think I'm going to use those. Because I said I wanted to keep it lower, so I want to... Oh, I have even more? What else do we need? I don't know about the flooring just yet. Let me see. Didn't I have more planks? No. Okay, then I will place some here. Because I think I'm going to use that one the most. Where is my workbench? I don't know where I left. Oh, maybe I've left it over there in the chicken. Did I? I don't know. Small repeats. After me, small, you can do it. Small, remember those letters. What? small. I'm first going to give my my barn a place and then see if my path works behind it. And if that works, then we can go from there. And I think that that will look good. I think. Some members allow large land. Oh, a small barn. Small, small, small. I'm trying. What did I use all over there? I can't even remember. I wish I could zoom, you know. Oh, my windows and stuff, of course. Did I see that? No. Oh, I've got so many. I made far too many back then. And I think I used this. I think. And this. These? Can't remember. Does it matter? No. Then we swap them out. I wanna have this. And I don't see my workbench. Am I really, really blind now? Don't know what I did with it. Oh, maybe. Yeah! The thing that moves everywhere with me. That's not really needed, but I do want to make some. Because I think this time I'm not going for a muddy... oh, what am I doing here? For a muddy floor. I think I'm going to give them a straw floor. For once. I mean, otherwise the white wall will always be a mess, right? Oh, shoot, that takes a long time. I forgot. I mean... The rest, a cow you can brush, and a cow, but if you want to get that out of the wool, I don't think that that's smart. It's and what else? Oh, my stone stuff. Boop. My stone stuff. The the basalt. No, I didn't use the brick. I used... Ooh. Oh, don't tell me I... Down. I thought so. Let me see. Do I also... Oh. Do I also... On the floor, maybe. The... Phew. And then the stairs. I need the stairs. Because that's what I used in the block. So in that way, taking these, because I don't see my stairs. It's so nice if you're trying to find stuff back and you just can't. Lights can come later. I do want to have a chest. That one can combine. That's fine. It's a pity a little bit because if you... I don't know if they changed that, but if you place two chests against each other and it becomes a big chest, if you then take them away, it stays a big chest. So, and sometimes I don't want it to be a big chest. We probably need more, but I can't remember. So downstairs I now got golden chests that are single ones, but also double ones because I can't pull them apart anymore. Okay. Small. What's that? Small. Okay, let me put this here. And then you can go there. I don't have to carry constantly everything on me. Later. That's fairly soon, actually, thinking about it. Together with that, because that's the window. Spare. I need to make... No idea. There, and I need... What do I need? What do I need? If we make it like... If I want to pass this, it could be the back of the barn. Sorry, of the fence. So if I were to do 1. Maybe with torches, because let me think, okay? Give me a second. Thank you. Interfere every time. So then we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I make 3 sections, 3, 5, and 3. Plus the poles, you get 5, 8, 11. That would be 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think I counted right, but I'm not sure. Is that in the right place, or do we need to move it? Bo. Can I see it? No. Can I now? That can move. See that? If I push it too far there, although if you come around, if you walk, and then you wanna no, then it could go all the way to here. Okay. Let me see. Then I need to recount. Give me that. So then we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's so hard. Haha! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then that will be 15. Going to be distracted for a bit. Meeting time. Have fun. Just flipping work. I'm distracted with this counting. Are we going still okay? I think we are, but I'm not sure. I'm making it also hard because I've got this, but we could always adjust it a little bit. I think that this should work. And I also think that I need to lock my sheep out so I got some space to... What do they eat again? Lettuce. Lettuce. Better take enough, because I love if you don't have enough on you. How they get so angry. Or if you try to lure them and you don't feed them. They also don't appreciate that very much. It's been well done. Get the angry faces. Okay, we've got some here. Boom. Because I do want to have the space so I can build that barn there where I want it. Because it's going to be also the back of the field they're getting. Ha, yeah. Get here. Come on. You're probably going to be angry again, but so be it. Hi. Oh, don't look like that. Oh, the right way. I see lettuce here. Oof. There goes my grass. No! Oh, that's a good thing. If you planted it, then you can get it back. Okay. You? No, you don't. You come on. Get here. You too. Come on. Yeah, come on. No, don't go to sleep. Wake. My goodness. Come on. Oh. Oh, shoot. Okay. You, sleepyhead, you fell asleep too quick. Come here. Come on. I can't. I'm so sorry. I can't. Because if I feed them now and I need to move them again, then... Yeah, well... Then I can't feed them or lure them because they've been just fed. That's not helping me. Okay, boom. And boom. Let me see. Did this all go? No, it did not. So, now it does. Okay, that gives me a little bit more freedom here. Oh. It's sometimes a bit beyond me where you have to put your eggs, because it is quite a big area where you can put the eggs on. Oops. And yet you so easily miss it. And that you chopping in the grass. Come on. Okay. It's already dark again, my goodness. Nearly. Okay. How do I see this? Not yet. We're going to try. See, like so. I think I have to make sections. So if I do 3 and I would see this as an inside area. Oh, that might not even be far enough. Now, I don't know if I want to have... Interesting. If I want to make it a little bit easier on myself, I should take the dirt this way. Because otherwise I lose this as a bottom block. Because I... Normally what we did over here... let me show you. Boop. Look, we've got one layer of that... What is it called again? A basalt cobble. And on top of there we make that frame. If I stick to what we will see here, which is this height... then that means that I need to start placing the white block on top of here. But you want to keep that all on one layer, and that means that it's going to be double here. So I think I just need to adjust this line a little bit. Let me really think about this. Because in principle, this is going to be the layer that they stand on. So it could also be only that little bit. You may not have been close enough to hit it. Yeah, that could absolutely be true. I just noticed that if I want to chop it like so, in that direction, that I easily hit the ground. While then I actually always have it. So somehow I'm just missing the hitbox from this side, I think. Have you picked the keyboard out yet? No. No, not yet. I've been so busy, so busy. I will chat to you. Alter your ground level. Yeah, I think so too. I think I'm going to get some dirt. Otherwise it gets ugly on the side. Let's get some dirt. Sleep, dirt. Not at the same time. There, move this all over. Let me see. This was solely for those, which I will need later. That's later. First fiddle with this. Yeah. And Thank you. We don't need it. Can't have a torch in bed again. Oh my gosh. If they ever going to introduce the burn, the fires, then I will set my bed on fire. It's the first thing I'm gonna do. How often I go to bed with a torch in the hand? That's not funny. Okay, up. Dirt. Plenty. We also need plenty, that's for sure. Oh, get here. Boom. Okay. Sorry! I love those little mice, but I really wish you could give them some cheese or something. It would be so funny. It would be so funny. Okay, let me see. Oh, thank you. That means actually... Can we pick this all up? Or is it... Oh, I placed this all? Oh! Okay, then I would love it back, because it felt like that with sheep, and actually I should do the same for the cows, but it felt like I had to put grass there so they could eat, you know? It felt like a must. If I follow the leaf line, so we go in here. And then, of course, once I can, I will follow this line around the leaves. You know, I actually can, because I don't think anyone will crawl underneath. I hope. Like so. Would this be a good line? I'm getting more and more frogs, and I find them so cute. I was really happy when I when I saw them. I got a blue one in the area with the whatever they call those yellow blocky cows there. Mosshorn. Right? Mosshorn, I think. Oh, no. Don't don't smack with the block. Yeah, and then we can also take those away. That one, which is going to be dirt too. Okay, let me see. Because now I have to be careful that I make a bit of a sharper line. Does this make sense? Ugh! Let me see. You know what would be another quality of life? Thing that they could add, that is a restack. That if this stack is empty, that it automatically grabs the next step if it's in your inventory. That will be amazing. Or when you break your tool and you've got a spare pickaxe at the ready, that it then swaps it out for the full one. I love those kind of things. I know it's a bit far-fetched, but it's just a thought, a dream. Something that I always added in oh, I'm happy you didn't escape. Boom, there. Does this line make sense? I don't like this. I might have to round it up a bit more. You see that? Exactly there where the lettuce is. That's a problem for later, I think. Let me see from here. So this one still can go like so. We can have the crops over there, so we can go in here, go around. We're already then on the level, so we only have to go 2 blocks down. I think that that's better. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I still think that this is the depth that I want to go for. That's enough. Boom. There. Now I actually a little bit doubting. I do want to stay low. I do not want to go higher. Nope. 3, and then we're getting this again. Like so. Same as always. I stick with what I did there. Let me see. Over that way. Is it then in the way? Because we're getting us probably a roof immediately on there, which I don't want to have that much higher than this, actually. Like so. Do I want it the same height? I wonder. Could we get away with this? I think so. Let me just put some roofing on so we get a bit of an idea, because I want to look from a distance to... Can we do this? No? Hey, one can try, right? I'm back. Had to take a phone call. Welcome back. I'm fiddling with my ground levels and my... I don't want to have this too high, and I don't want to have... But I do want to try to get into the style as that we have over there, but then lower. So I'm just fiddling a bit with what height, where do I place it, where's the path then coming, so you didn't miss a lot. Oh yes, that would be better, but even in basic Minecraft, it's not a thing. No, it's modded. And I always added that into the mod packs that I used to make, and it's just such a simple but amazing quality of life thing. I'm absolutely in the wrong spot, because where do I want to see this from? From home. I did jump. Did. Yeah, see, if we've got the barn like so, we can still see the horse barn. We can still, if you could see them, see the pigs over there, the cows. So I think the barn is at the right height. It will get probably one higher. I'm not entirely sure how much space I want in front of it. I really have to check this. Short meeting, back to being able to hear. And help! I need help! I'm already struggling. Okay, let me first do one line, because 3. And then I actually... Oh, is this going to work? Let me see. Another 2. And if we then do flat. And then we're to get... Can I do that? No. Oh, no. Shoot. Oh, that's too high now. I want to have them to give the feeling that they can go inside, And it's not going to be stables. I just don't like that. It's the idea that they can shelter completely and that they have got an outside area with a hangover, because I think that that just looks good. There. But do I then need more? Do we? Yeah, I do. So what if we make this a bit deeper? What if I make this almost right? And now I almost. No! Stop smacking it! And then, of course, the white planks also move over. Boop. Let me put those out too to get a bit of a better idea. Like so. So that will be the inside over the length. Or the width, depends on what side you look from. And then maybe... that could be another one of those. That's correct, eh? That is. And since this is lower, what would it look like? Oh, I'm out of... If we then, for the overhang... Let me see, do... No. That will be lower then. That will be here then. Oh. Am I correct? Yeah, I am. Just to get the roof line right. If we do this. Because even if we... Let me see, that's then 1, 2... I'm trying to make it logical in my head, so I... Because that's silly there. That would have to be a block. That doesn't make sense. So that means I have to place a normal block there. Yeah. That at least. And then we could go... Let me see. I will have to replace all those blocks later. What if we end up with... Where am I? The wrong spot, that's for sure. There we are. Just like so. But that will be only too high. That's not high. That's not high. That's not high. I did forget my planks. Now, so be it. Let me see, people. Like so. That, of course, doesn't stay that way. Yeah, that this is this is just so it's supported. I did want to have something there. Because oh, that's not gonna work. Because look. That's not a lot of space. That's like too high then. No, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. So the idea is there. The idea is there, but I think I have to go one up. More of a lean-to rather than a barn. It's getting bigger. I know. I know. Shh. I somehow can't do it. I don't know. I'm trying to keep it as low as possible, but this is not easy. Unless I don't know. This is hard. I would like, just like that, this makes also sense, you know, like, but maybe I can just quit. Maybe we can leave that last bit. And that makes it already a lot easier without me having to adjust everything. Does this make sense? Like so. Because don't forget it, we've got the amount of blocks only high here. Let me rephrase. This height is only like so here, but here we're going up a block. So then all of a sudden it's not as high anymore. I knew it would get bigger. I knew it. It always does. Come up. Yeah, and then I have to think how how I want to do this now. Because the next step is going to be here. This is going to be 1, 2, on 3. It's a bit an odd. Oh, I can do flat though. I could do flat and then we can do... That one, please. Like so. Like so. Am I correct? I hope I am. I love the little pun. Oh, what did I say? I can't remember. Hi, Demonic Foxy. Don't trust me that I know what I said. Oh, or do you mean in the picture that the sheep aren't stable? Is that what you meant? If that's so, that's what I always try. I love doing that. I really... Oh, I'm nearly in place. Yeah, and then this needs to be... Yes. What did I do last time again with the chickens? No, that was more of a tongue twist about the chickens don't cope, so I need to build them a coop to cope. I just hope... I don't know what I wrote anymore. But I love doing that. But I'm happy that you saw it. I was wondering if it was noticed. I love doing that. I really do. Okay, people. They have got it 5 wide now. Not according to plan, but hey. What's new? Shoes. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. So now we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was absolutely not the plan, but it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, then I'm going to replace this with wood. Boom. Because I want to keep this open. Like so. Sorry, this stays open. This is their protection area. So sort of the same idea as what I did there. But smaller. Lot smaller. No real attic, no nothing. Oh, that's actually an idea to... Oh, is that... Do we still have those from last time? Let me... Those... I don't know what they're called, but that's those blocks that I used to put hay on. That one. Nothing escapes us. No, clearly. Makes me very happy that that's the case, though. I love doing that. I really do. It's maybe silly, but those kind of things make it fun to me, and then I always hope that people see it. That's... Hey, oh no, shoot, which plank did I make it from? This one. What was it called now? No, planks. Really? That one. Crew platform, that was it. Okay. Hang on, hang on, hang on. See, I knew. I knew back then I made. I don't know how many I will need. So we do this. Because I think it might look nice from below. Maybe? Shush! How are you doing, Demonic Foxy? I am doing okay. Busy building. Breaks my brain if you can't hear. So happy you're here. Weren't you feeling a little bit off last time with a headache, or was that already the stream before? I hope that's over now at least. That's why I'm asking. Yeah, see, now we can also go with the fence a little bit more. Gives us a lot more path. Yeah, I like this. Or pile of hay next to it. So what do we do? Blocks of 3 I hit here. What happens if we do that here too? 1, 2, 3. Because I need to get away with it here too. There, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even. Ah! Maybe just have more opening. Maybe just have more opening. Oh, boom. And this one should, of course, be wood. Yeah, I think I like that because that also gives a bit of an open feeling to the path, the future path. Lettuce with fish, anyone? Got a full meal on me. I think we should... I think that I can pull it off here on this area. Let me see. And then we do that one. Oh, that one. How did I have that? Did I work with a stone against the pole? Yeah, I did. Okay. So we had this. And then a planter at the corner. I do like that. I find the combination really, really good. And I think by repeating it, you make it... What's the right wording for that? If you constantly have something else, you know, everywhere, it makes it messy, if that's the right wording. I find... Well, if you repeat, it keeps it sort of calm and steady. And I think, that's not what I had. I had stairs there. I placed it and I was like, I don't like that. Details already? Already. Of course. I've got 9. Let me see if that looks good, because we've got a bigger gap here in the middle. But I think we can get away with that. I will be happy if there's stairs here. My goodness. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Does that make sense? Oh, so... Thanks. Does that make sense? Moo. Oh, country lady. Ah, don't wish that for you. I don't. The house gets a little bit out of sight this way. Oh, what do you think? Do we move it after all a bit more? So if we come from here, because this is an exit also of the the property. I don't know what you want to call this. See, it might be a little bit in a way. That means that it needs to move over a whole section. You see that? We do have the space. And if I want to do it, then better now than later. So that's a whole 4 blocks. What do we think? I think this whole section is actually a little bit too far to the right from here. And that's solely because of this. 3, 4, 5, 6, no, 7. The 7 is too much. Let me see. Four can be done. I don't think we've got more space. It will hopefully calm down soon. Just a lot of changes, all on top of dealing with co-workers with oh god. Oh. It's just like your school times, you know, when you're the one doing all the work for something that should be a group thing. Yeah, I know how that feels. I know that very well. Don't wish that for you or for anyone. I don't understand because work needs to be done, and then I always wonder what crosses those minds. I really do wonder. Shame. Okay, I'm going to move over. I think now I'm back at where this whole project started. Shoot. This I have to recount, I don't know. Okay, so and then this also goes, that's going to be the outside line. I'm office manager now, so some of them may be in for rude. Yeah, well, hey, you didn't start this this at all, so so be it. If they don't do what they should do, then you're fully in your right. I love how you write that, though. You know, I best make sure that I copy the roof line that I figured out. So that means we're going here. Yeah, and then we're getting the white. Oh my gosh. How is it that I never have enough space in my hotbar? Ever. No. Almost in the right spot. 5. 1. Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's night again. 5. And then we're getting a roof on top of here. 1 there, which is going to be a flat one. And then we're going down again. 1, 2, 3. I think that is actually pretty good, that line. Just needed to move a little bit, that was all. Yeah, so this. Flat on top. But it can't be 5. How did I do that there? Oh, I can't see big blocks. Oh, that one was on top. Okay. Remember it now. And then I need my planks. I can never find it. I can never find it. My planks! Oh, did I use them all? No. Here. I'm so glad I don't have to deal with that anymore. Having to carry your... Oh, no, it's not. Hey, I'm doing something wrong. What am I doing wrong? This was going to be the pole, I think. Pole. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's on the first wide. I've got that right, right? Yeah. So this needs to be lower. And this is where the plank comes. That's it. We will get there. Eventually. That's then 2. And I did one more, which has to come here. So that means we're getting this. Can I do that from here? Oh, come on! It wasn't red before! No! Are you... childish. There. That's the line. Okay, let's... I should have a teleporter again. I can't! Oh, I so hope they fix that. I hope they can. I miss having that 8th teleporter just freely available. Boom. I saw the door and I still walked into it. Yeah, it's not, I know. I love the jumpy noises. What do I do? With me like... Yeah, that's better. See that? I come from here. Now, that's actually not the path, but I will look from this side. Yeah, I've got it in a better spot. We will get there. I knew you know, I was like, shall I try to figure out what I want to do beforehand? And then I was like, no, I actually don't want to. I want to show how I get from having only that rough idea, like, okay, I don't want to have it too big. And I know the materials, and that's actually about it, until I've got something which I can call a stable. This was going. Good job. So including all the mistakes, but also the whole thought process, you know? And then in the hope that, I don't know, it might comfort some people, or others are like, oh my God, doesn't she see? No, if you think that, then count on no, she didn't see. Probably not. Just the whole process. Usually I get something out there, even though it might sometimes be a little bit struggling. But we will get there. The thought, yeah, exactly, the thought process. Just the whole. Also because it feels... No, sorry, let me rephrase. To me, it always felt very much like if I... You are such a dingleberry. What are you now? A dingleberry. If I then looked on YouTube back then, when I didn't do this just yet, it always felt like I didn't understand, because all of a sudden, boom, and then it was there, and it was... And I missed the whole process, like, but how did she then get there? How... And that's what I actually do want to show, like, I don't think there is so many... I know you're on the wrong side. Don't look surprised. You did it yourself. You dingleberry. Get out. Get back in. Come on. Come on. Go on, you can do it. Can I boop it? Yeah. Oh, I can. And then he was within the fence. But just to share the whole thing, you know. There. Did I do it like so? I hope I did. I guess I was just raised differently. I could never get paid for a job that I didn't do. No, somehow me neither. That's the same as for saying things, and if I see what some people can get away with, it baffles me. It really does. And then I think if I even think about it, I would already be like, oh, that was in the right spot or not. Yes, I was. Somehow we're just different. I don't know. I think it's indeed maybe time. I can't say if that's true. That can actually stay, yeah, because I do want to have it more open. So instead of doing this double white and then in the middle, I think I like this more. Stone back. Am I correct now? Am I doing this right, people? Oh my gosh, I'm confusing myself tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And on the pole. That's where it went wrong. I see it now. It wasn't 15. 16. See? Easy made. I'm going to do it with torches like I normally do it. Chopping down, down, down. It's a good thing we've got a good pickaxe. And good axe. Let me see. Where's my dirt? Here's my dirt. Yeah, that I will adjust later to have that a little bit more. So the crops have to go. Now, I can pick them up, luckily. So if we do a section of 3, and then we're getting... Where's you have to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This should be the pole. X. See, I'm always one short. Oh, always. Is this correct? So I took that whole section away, and I shouldn't have. Wouldn't this be big enough? No, so I had it right there. Shouldn't have taken that away. What do you think? Do we keep it... Is this the right line? This is not the right line. That's the right line. I doubt now. I do think that that looks better if you've got a small section on either side and then a bit of a wider section. But I could make this a little bit smaller. But if I want this like so, it also needs to be in proportion. Yeah, good one. Good one. A little shorter, that may work better. Yeah, you think? Then I think it gets more the feeling of a square barn. That's the only thing. But I could go like, what if we... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then no. Ah. A phonetic pickaxe, that's for sure. Let me see. No, here's my dirt. There. And then we do, let me see. Then I want to have the 1, 2, 3 here. And then we're getting this. Okay, if we now look at the width compared to the depth. Now the width is I made it smaller by 2. 2, I think. I worked from the age of 14. I was medically retired in my late 50s. These days, so many people either have at home supported by mom or dad or the state. How times have changed. Yeah, I have to be honest. I'm getting help from my family just because of my medical history. I don't get a lot of financial help, especially since COVID came inside. So I'm very, very grateful to my boys. But I am absolutely trying to do my own thing, and that's what we're doing here. And that's why my love for this, it's not a project. It is really, to me, this is my future, my what I hope to be my future. First of all, I love doing what I'm doing now and what we're doing here now. And if I can turn that into a job, that would make a dream come true. This is absolutely my biggest wish. So yeah, but I've also been up in the market from a young age. Started with packing boxes and folders. Oh my gosh, horrible. I don't want to swap it out through the wind and the rain and the cold in the early hours. Counting with Grendy. I could start a new channel. With sheep, a little more square, short rectangle would be okay. There's yeah, exactly. But that's why I'm also trying to stay lower. See, this is, but I don't want to have it like so because that doesn't feel right to be outside. It does need that headspace, I think. That's why I'm counting to make sure that we're not going too high, and I do want to have a little bit of that roof line in. That's I find that important. So I think if I've got this as inside as a 5, that makes sense to me. Then we've got the 3 coming in again. Like so. This is then going to be the opening. And then, am I on the right line? Yeah. Yeah, and that needs to be changed for a block too. Sorry, a wood block. See, you already get the feeling, I think, that it's more compact than what we otherwise have. And actually, that one is exactly on the line I like. I do really like. 1 over? No, not 1 over. Oh my goodness. How did I do this now again? It's on 1 block. I'm just thinking, how shall I... Yeah, so we're getting this one here because I need to... Oh, come on. Thank you. We're going to have to fight... Oh, you little thing. Oh, nope. There. Is this in the middle? 1, 2, 3. I'm doing something wrong. I want one off. Yeah, that's going to be for the roof. That's what I'm doing here. That's correct, eh? Oh, I can't do that from here. Hang on. Oops, that one. Turn around. And you there, and then you are missing a block too. Boom, there. No, 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 no. There. The flat ones are in the box. Sure. I need to have this here now for the last one. Up, up, up. And then we should have the roof line, and then we can start fiddling with the inside. Can I take that one away, or will everything collapse? Let me... Perfect! Oh, maybe we should put that on pillars then. Another full block. To give that a bit more open. Maybe that's better. Inside overhang. And then we could even... probably... have a flat one, if that looks good. But I don't know. I grew up on a farm with animals and huge gardens that we had to tend to. Started working away from home when I went to college in the early 90s. It was lovely how we all do our things through life and live life in many, many, many ways. In many ways. I never counted, of course, on certain things in my life, just like everyone else, which caused me to not being able to stand without a high standing walker. We call them rollators here in Sweden. But you just deal with what you get dealt with, right? I mean, we all have our little package, and you know what? Look what I'm doing at this day. I'm super happy with what we're doing here. And as long as I can do it, I am not going to give up, because this is absolutely living a dream that yeah, it's just incredible. I really mean that. I love doing what I'm doing. Oh. This is always so hard to get this right. Oof. Can't go lower. I stayed at home until I was 17, turned 18 while in basic training in the army. Wow. That's incredible. Army. That's something I never had to deal with. Thank God. Really. Oof. And I hope that stays that way, people. Silly times we're living in that way, actually. Everything going on. Maybe, yeah. No, I didn't make them, but we can make them. We should make them, thinking about it. I did this last time too, remember? And then I said I'd still need to do the other side. Where am I? Oops. Oops. No. I'm not sure if I can. It's sometimes so weird that you can't get them upside down. Yeah, there we go. Look, because if we then... Gosh, come on. Cooperate. There. Yeah, this is of course just for me, yeah? This was just so I could play some. That does need a block though. I really am one short every time. Cool Kids, hi! We're trying to get the sheep under a roof. Well, that's the plan. That's what I want to do. It was old times when I was in the service. I was put on emergency alert when the Berlin Wall fell. And oddly enough, my father was put on emergency alert when the Berlin Wall was... The Berlin Wall, wow. I know a beautiful song about that. A beautiful song. Oh, but now... Maybe I should first climb up here and just... Where's my other ones? Here. Give it a roof so I can... Oh my goodness. There we go. Because we got the overhang. Maybe I can round it off at the corners. Maybe I can try that. Because I like that... Sorry. This little corner that's under here. That looks a little bit silly. Oops. There. Oh. You go with 100 and you think, oh, that's more than enough. Uh-huh. And then this. I think what I'm gonna do here. Let me see. Do I have the mom? Of course I do. Yeah, I do. I think I might like this, the other color beam. Because you can see the color difference from inside too. And this is not what I want. Oh, yeah, that was... Remember now. That was what I wanted. Shoot. Nope, wrong. I thought so. That's gonna go wrong. Here is where my stairs now need to go again. I remember drills and hiding. Oh, no. No, never another. No, never. Somehow. There. See what I mean with this little corner? Oh, I went over. From here, it's fine. I just don't like it on that side. Maybe we can hang something there that it looks so odd to me. But this on the outside look fine. So if we fill that up, we get a full... Yeah, I do want to have that beam because it needs to feel supported, I think. Otherwise it looks for sure silly. Like so. And then we're getting... Oh, not there. There, and then we're getting them all here. And there. And I see I've missed. I think I like this width. It's not overboard, and I think this looks good. White on the side. And up there. Does it matter? Can you reach? No. Up, 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 up. Thank you. Perfect. And then I want to do this one here. And how come I'm always fighting? Because you need everything that I've got on me, right? Oh, this is where it looks so silly. I didn't make the overhang just yet. I knew that. Absolutely knew that. Toast, I need toast. Toast! Cheese on toast. Toast, well, I didn't have waffles for breakfast. Is that close? Toast. Oh. When my boys were still at home, we frequently had something with toast. Oh my gosh. So nice. And now, I haven't had it in years. I don't make it somehow for myself. I don't. I don't know. That's so nice. Boom. Oh. Stop going upside down. Okay, are we getting somewhere? I think so. See what I mean with that little... It looks silly from this side, but it's fine on the other side. And now I need my planks again. Ah. Okay, boom. Is that true? I've got something not correct. Ah. I see it. It's missing its little thingy. It's nothing worse than missing your little thingy. There! Just in time. Now I need to have something to climb on top anyway. So we can do this. That's why I brought the beam already in. Oh. There we go. Okay. We're half under a roof. Half. And I think I will have to soon get the other ones because I don't think we've got enough. Can we? There we go. Come on. No, keep going. You can do it. Come on. Oh, what do you know? And then on the inside, I'm going to check what I want to do because I do want to have the feeling that on this side, it should feel lower than the inside. Oops, there. Sometimes you place these roofs so quick and other times you just have to be pretty precise and finicky. If I try to do this quick, they end up everywhere. Everywhere. How are you doing, cool cats? Are you okay? Let me see. Quick question about Grounded 2 multiplayer. It's not a spoiler though. Go ahead. Go ahead, Foxy. If it's not a spoiler, you can. You can absolutely. I'm looking forward to Grounded, by the way. I really am. Interesting. So curious what they have brought in. Yeah, this is getting somewhere, I think. Let me see. We are going to put some poles in. Do the same here. No, actually... Maybe... Do I have? I have. Let me fiddle with this. Because we could do those here. Oh, yeah, the A button is one of the buttons that's that's broken. Okay, I said I wanted to have this mostly closed off. And then that comes from the outside. There, 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 there. And then we do the fencing from here. Also here. And then... Oh. Looks a bit boring, huh? I made these because I was thinking that that would look nice, but I don't know if I want to bring this down in that way. Would this work? Oh my gosh. Then I lose the pattern there. That's not a good idea. That's because that block is there. Yeah, I see now. Okay. No, this is not gonna work. It does need something though. What I could do, I don't have them on me, but maybe hang lanterns here. And then on this here we do slabs, which I also should have at home. We do it like so, and we do it like so. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? What if I do that here too? Or the other way around, maybe? No, that does not make sense. Thanks. Up there. Like so. Lanterns. And lanterns there to get a bunch of light. And then put slabs there. Okay, so slabs, lanterns. Slabs, lanterns. I'm okay. Are you? Very, as you can see, very, very busy with trying to get the sheep under a roof. I would just like to sort of get the same idea, yet make it different, which have sometimes a little bit more difficult, but I think we're getting somewhere. Well, that's what I hope. I would just like to see that they can go inside, even though, just like the horses and the goats, they don't. It's the idea that they can. I'm about to get on my Hytale world. Are you building something specific? Are you working on the projects, or are you just there to explore and that's about it? I'm curious. I know. Let me see. I need it. Slaps, eh? Slap, slap, slaps, slap, slaps. Didn't we have loads back then? And stairs. I had loads of stairs. I knew it. I knew it. But I guess I use my stairs if I see this. Slabs. I don't know what I said, but slabs. Banana nut muffin? Banana nut muffin? We're having banana nut muffins, people. Country lady's treat. I don't know what it is, but it sounds very good to me. Does anyone know why when a friend joins my world, they have no access to their buggies? Every time they log out, they have to re-add their buggies to the wheel? Don't you think that that might just be a bug? Demonic Foxy, give it a Google search. It wouldn't. That sounds like a bug to me. And no pun intended this time with the buggy, by the way, but that doesn't sound correct. You're on episode 6 of the Grounded. Hey, what do you think? Are you getting excited to play Grounded 2 Friday? Very technical game. What? Grounded? No. It's quite Hytale, a little bit more towards the exploration and maybe fighting than here. Although, is that true? No, just different. Just you're now very small and you fight bugs just because you're that small. Oh, beams. Do I still have? I need to find more of those camps because I need more of these. I think this is the best one. I wish we could make these. And I've got Tevin planters, which I want to take. What else do we need? What else do we need? Slabs, I said. I don't think I've got slabs anymore. Dude. It should be in here. Yeah, I've got these, but that's not what I want. Okay, we just make a few. A few. So I make 40. Sleep! You hate it. It gives me a love, Calamity Jane. Which the sleep won't get in. Maybe the sheep wants to go in. All my animals go outside, but I trap them in and they're like, and she keeps them in. I built you this, you beep. You're staying in. I can so see that, Mama Moon. Look, this fills up the block too, but it lights it up. We don't see a lot of the flower anymore. But it's a silly situation anyway, because that is already the roof block. So, what? I am still doubting if I should go around the corner, though. Maybe we should... What? You again? Or was it you? It's you constantly. I like you. Let me check on one side. Boop. Because maybe we can go around the corner. Does that look good? Does that look good? Maybe. 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 I just finished upgrading my farmer's bench. Now I'm just trying to collect wood from every tree I can. I like to collect hoard every... Yeah, same. Same. I might not always show it on stream. Because then we constantly have to go home, because I'm full, and then I try to avoid that. But normally when I run through the world myself, because it's something I love to do too, I'm always full. Always. Hey, you never know when you need it, right? We're all hoarders here. Also, the ones on YouTube. We're all collecting. You have to, by the way. You do. I think I like this the best. Perhaps the sleepy sheep will go in. What about this then? Oh, no, well, not like so. Don't be so mean. Maybe. That looks then silly, eh? Let's do one side. Do I go around the corner again? No, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Maybe I shouldn't be so fiddly about it. Maybe it's just fine as it is. There. And then we get rid of that little stripe of roofing, because I don't like that. I think that that's quite okay, right? And that can stay. Think? What do we think? I could maybe do that. Not a fan. It's... although, if we do maybe like so? Does that make sense? I'm not super happy with the fact that it just stops, you know? Like halfway on the pole. It doesn't make sense. Does that make sense then? You see that it's... Does the... Does the color change? Or do I see that wrong? Is it just because of the pattern? A buggy bug. A lot of new trees. I have not planted them all. I didn't have the time. I'm very curious about them all, though. The two that I planted, the wisteria and the other one, I like those. And I also find them fitting here. Are you going to place the stairs all the way around on the... I think, well, on the line. So I'm not going around the corner. But I am thinking about doing that side too, because it is smaller. I think that's more fitting. It feels like. And I'm still doubting about this. Does this look really stupid? Let me get this changed, because I'm not liking what I'm doing. If we do this, I know it takes away from there, but otherwise you would have had that too, right? If you make insides of a stable, you get the same. And then, because you can see on the other side, it works it away. So maybe? So if I do this, and then here comes a pole again, I can go around the corner here. Do we like that more? Oh, maybe. Actually. Maybe. What do you think? I need opinions. Maybe. Like so? And then do the same. I like this more than what I have with these slabs. I don't like the slabs. It just doesn't match. Even though it's the same plank. Or same tree, I should say. The only thing I feel like... If this would not make sense in real life. But I don't know what it looks like if I do this. It's leaking! Again! This is not the right type of roof. It leaks. Like so. That's better. That's better. Maybe some trapdoors on the inside of the outer pillars to the sky. Yeah, that's what I no don't don't have on me, but Clemency Jane, hi. I'm trying to fiddle with these poles and pillars, but I do think I like this more. And then we can indeed play with them. But I think that this is the best I have had so far. I wish it wouldn't always leak with this. Don't do that to me. There. That I like. And then we can keep that open. I don't want to make this smaller. This is really a shelter, you know, like... Do I have enough of these? No, I don't. Little bit of light. Do I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Okay, 1, 2, 3, boom. And out comes the torch. Let me get those away so I get a little bit of a feeling if it's dark or not. Come on. Boom. And then we put those here, and then we I'm doing this wrong. Yes, I am. There. So I don't know if I like that. Nah, it shouldn't. No, no, no. I don't want it lower. That's the thing. I don't want it lower. This could... Does it add up? I gave it a search and there is currently no fix for it as of yet. Yeah, see? Yeah, it sounded like a bug. Yeah, but it's just an annoying thing, you know? There's also people that constantly, they try to get into the world and the world crashes. They can't even play. So, yeah, to have them add to the bug, the wheel, yeah, it's absolutely annoying. Maybe when they update next time that it's hopefully getting fixed. It's got some bugs, yeah, absolutely. Small area would be good if you were bringing them in for a hard cold spell. The close area would make them huddle for warmth. You mean to make this even more closed off? No, that doesn't make sense. Then I would... You mean even like so? I don't think I like that, to be honest. It feels very small, you know? It feels very... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is too wide. Still not convinced about this either. It stops so stupidly. That's what I don't like. Maybe if we do this. And we got these little flubbles here. That doesn't make sense either. Then this... not there. Don't. Oh, why now? All these options. There. That's cleaner. Think. Oh, and then this again. Maybe... No stairs, but maybe... Oof, but then that one needs to change too. Gimme. Like, straight up. Thank you. And then maybe just slabs. I think this is the cleanest so far. Yeah, I like that more. There, there, there. And then a slab, and a slab. This feels solid. Don't change the ends a little. So like so? Keep it so? Sorry. Keep it the way it was, I meant. Keep it like so. Where would you close it off then? Here more. Let me see. Now my... This... I actually... want to have... I like these so... Oh, am I off? Yes, I'm absolutely off. Shoot. It needs to be... Yeah, of course, there's an overhang. And then it also needs to be this one. Up, up, and up. Yeah, definitely. Oh my! And then... Let me move my stuff around again. What? Hang on. What do you like? The fact that this is open, or when it was more closed off? Calamity and Country Lady. I think. Since this is sheltered, I would say that this can stay open, but I could. I don't know if it makes it better looking. I think I could place some maybe just my normal thing. Like I always do, you know, like this. Oh, that's strange. I have to do a double here. Let me do that first, and then we're getting a better idea probably. Do I need to be on the roof? Nah. And then this here over. Oh, that's strange. Did it on the pillar. Does that not make it too small? Ooh, good one. This one, eh? Needs to be that one. Back to the pillar. In principle, it's of course not for there, so more street. Hang on, let me first see this. Got 4. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Perfect amount. And it also fits the color really nicely, I think. Just a bit darker. I like that. And then we do these. And then on top, don't know if I've got enough letters, but we will see. I think these can go now for now. That has to be a double one. See, that already makes it so different, eh? Open end looks good. Yeah, open, open. Okay. Just do fence and gate in center. But I want to have it open, I think. That's exactly what I like so much. They can just go in. But I could. We can put that in. And then see what that looks like. That cost me so many letters. I want to make quite a few more because I constantly use them. Boom, boom. I was busy with the stairs, eh? Yes, I was. Not anymore, eh? No, I wasn't. Shit. Where's my block? Here. There, and I guess the stairs too. I think. There, there. Boom. And there. I know it's repetitive, but I just like this style, and I think it is just looking good if you bring it back. Oh, the only thing is with the fencing here. Because if I do this, they can climb out. Oh, so this, if I want to have this as a line, no. Then I do want to have this, of course, in, but they can climb up. That means that if I want to keep this, oh, I think I should do this. Does that work? And then it still has sort of the dark color, but not completely. I can't do that because they just climb out and over. Oh shoot, really? One short. Just the one. Yeah, just the one. Okay, well, there it is. Let me check, let me check, let me check, let me check. And then the last time, didn't I put trapdoors? I really... The what? Stop blaming me all the time. Yeah, I made those screw trapdoors, which I really like. Sorry? I think my goat is trying to climb to the first floor. You see that? I thought you wanted pens, so it's a... No bedrooms. No, they can get hay in the floor, but that's about it. What was I going to make? I have no clue. Shoot. Oh, shoot. That also means that I have to do this. Yeah, that's a good one. Because we changed this. And I do want them to have a little bit here on the outside. So maybe I'm going to do the same here. There, and then there. Oh, so, and the rest I don't know just yet. Just meaning it will end there, and then it has to sort of slope back, because I want to have the freedom here probably, and maybe some tree. Maybe later on I change it slightly, but I don't think I want that, because I want to make sure that we can pass the backside of this barn without having to deal with loose sheep, you know. Goats like to climb, and these ones do. Trapdoors, thank you, Clemity Jane. True. Oh, brain sometimes, seriously. Let me just make 10. I like these the best. I don't know, I find them very, very fitting. Yeah, absolutely. None here. There. There. Like so. Am I forgetting things? Let me see. What? I love how they respond when you pass by. What are we doing? What are you doing? What? You managed to get in and you're trying to go via the... I didn't do that. And your other friend is over there in the other... in the other stable. Oh, that's what I did to break it a bit. I gave it a slab. A slab for the head. That's another slab. Oh. Yes, they do add a diary goat. That would... Yeah, in real life. Don't get me started. Oh, goats. Oh, handful. And maybe even 2. But I love them. And then again, I love any animal. I do. Oh, that changes the corner too. See that? Does that make it too stiff now again then? Don't add more ceiling. It gets too big. Stop it. I like that little slope though. I like that shape. And I don't want a window up there because I don't think that makes it look better. Oh, hang on. Boop. We need... Oh, let me first get rid of all the dirt. And then boop. Oh yeah, that's exactly what... no, I'm not getting the goop poop. There. That can stay. That goes all the way. And then... Oh my goodness! How difficult is it? That's an interesting one. Yeah, I have to do it like so. See you when I get there. There. And in there, rope and rope. And then we should do it here. No, with the pickaxe. You know? We do want to have... Oh, yeah, that wasn't smart. We do want to have... Oops. The stone anyway here. And then maybe also going in a little bit. Do I want a sharp line? I don't know. There, there, there. I think I have to follow this line. Like it would have been in dirt. So it's just that line. Okay. Oh, stop it! Oh, you have to go back. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Shit. Always have got too many cobblestones. Always. But not now. Got hundreds, thousands probably. You know what I will do? I will just get this all out first, because I don't think I've got enough hay either. And I really want this to be hay. I could also do hay here in the sides and then not in the middle. Sort of have a transition. Might make maybe more sense. Clean stables and then it slowly gets messy towards the outside. You're there in the corner? That's why I didn't see you. Hi, Gerald. Hi. Yeah, I know. That was bound to happen. And then I want to have. See, because then we can bring all that away. Perfect. That's what I wanted. See, I don't have enough of this either. So I need cobblestone, I need some of this, and then we need to goop the floop for cobble, hay, and goopy stuff for in the in the transition. We had cookies in the corner for you. Ah. Yeah. I will keep one stack on me. I have one roof left over. I didn't even see. One roof. Okay, I need cobble. Don't forget cobble. And I'm going to swap that out actually for a full stack. Cobble, I need to make hay. Hay. Let's do 30. And then some goopy poopy blocks. But I don't know what I've got still. Because I think I want most of this. I like that block a lot. Cobble going over into the inside of the stable. So they take the muck with them to a clean stable. Because I've been good and just done the stables. Do you have permission to be like it is? I think our stream is the only one that you can get punished if you're too late. Oh yeah, the goopy poopy blocks. No, that's where they were. Oh, that was because I didn't have the space. No. No, I had some. Instead of looking, no. No, we just know where it is. No, we don't. Okay. I've got so many blocks that it's just... I don't know where to go with it sometimes anymore. That's the problem. So. gates. That's something that we also wanted to try. So might as well take them. Fence I've got. Here was the rest. Good job. With some bushes. Some... This is so stiff. That doesn't make it look better. I probably want to have some of this. Somewhat, but not so much. I don't need that. Thinking. Didn't I have berries? Mushrooms. I like these so much. I do. Really do. Do half. What else do we need? Maybe some of the glowing ones, because they look so good and they are nice subtle lights. I like that. And then we've got this stuff. Oh, can I gamble on that I don't need this anymore? Let me think. Can always adjust a little bit more later. That's leaves. That's not even... Yeah, see, I had some. This is berry. That's nice. What else? Grass. Lettuce crops. I can pick them out of the... Is that all they eat? Lettuce? No, that's not correct, right? Do they eat lettuce? No, Calamity, good thing I didn't get attention this much in school. Hey, that's why we've got a stream, Gerald, just to make up. Yeah, exactly. I always and last time I said also something. Remember that I got told he can't defend himself. What did I say again? I teased you, Gerald. You know me. I teased you. But yeah, you are missed. I can't say anything else because it's just true. I need some of these muddy blocks, but for mostly I want to have like but I like these better. And I don't think I'm gonna work with the dry mud because it's just the other blocks go over that one and it's hard to work with. It makes it small. Poison dirt, no thanks. And I've got some normal dirt and I've got hay. No, otherwise we run back again. And all the odd things we talked about in chat today. I'm happy I'm not getting blamed for it all. You should know what she said. Gerald knows me by now, I think, I hope. You do, right, Gerald? You do, I hope. The hammer! Going back. I do want to have the hammer. Because I think it might be nice if we just yoink some of the blocks on the nose, you know? Where did I leave it then? Dear word, I don't know. Yep. See? Everything we say here is only with good intentions. Always, always, always. It's how I am anyway, by the way. Just don't look. Like so. Oh, that's a bit too much in a pattern. Okay, I think that this... And then we slowly have to go over to... Oh, that's exactly on the... No, okay, no. And then we can have a bit of a goopy corner. Because that's where they like to do their thing. This is just straw that's, you know, a bit mucky. A bit. Okay, a bit more than normal mucky, but that's also because it sometimes rains and then, you know, it's not just my fault. It's a shame that this doesn't grab into each other. That makes it a little bit stiff. You see what I mean? Ah, shoot. That really makes it a little bit stiff. Oh, I forgot my pickaxe too. Come on. You know what I will do? I will just fix it. Who cares? That one. Perfect. And then this one's got maybe... Oh, that's going to be dirt then. I don't like that. Devs. A little bit out. Going over into the goop. Yeah, goop. It's a bit hard line, don't you think? That's a shame. Yeah, that's what I want to see there too. So I need to change these. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Now we're talking. Yeah, I have to do that everywhere. You see that? That makes it a lot better. Oh, that's hard. Yeah, that's better though, because it sort of crawls over. Hey, what can we do about this then? It's cool, eh? Yeah. This just make the game. You can, I think, also do it on wood, couldn't you? Or on a plank. What was it again? Was it a plank or was it this? Oh. Did I think we were done? No. Was it on a plank? I thought that was a thing. On the blocks. It can say, oh, yeah, you just, oh, there. Oh. What about that? Oh, that's the perfect little thing on top. You see that? Crafted wood, yeah. Can you do that with all the stone blocks? I don't know if it's all. Yeah, look. Can you see it? Look, boom. But I like that rough pattern there. But maybe, oh no, I can't, because then on the outside you will see that it changes. Can we do it on here? No. Would be good to... Oh shoot, I missed more stairs. It wasn't just the two. See that? Shoot. I need another one. I need another one. But that's why we got this. Boop. No. Other way around. I'm stuck in the fence. Okay. I think we're slowly getting there, though. And then maybe with some slabs. That might look good here, you know, so we can walk more easily. Like so. But you think about this, people. I find it feels like that the line is a little bit hard. Not the mushroom. So what if we do this? Ugh. I don't like that. What do we think? What do we think about this hard line? Because this is what I think, like... I was expecting it would grab each other like it otherwise does, but... it doesn't. That block in the corner does already make it a little bit better. That's going to be stiff, but I don't want to have a huge pile in front of the door. Put the lighter soil. As in here? Like so? And you still have the hard lines next to each other. You see what I mean? I would love that if it had grabbed on. Because I think if I take that one away, it doesn't go over. Then we've got... Oh, that looks silly. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, and this then. No! Although... Just one wet patch, but that's not even... It was the wrong block, but I don't mind it. Nee, it doesn't mix. No. But it might look a little bit better. I just like the idea. If you've got a stable and you put on a lot of straw, those animals always walk it outside of the stable. And that's actually the whole idea of this. The contrast is incredibly sharp. It's because this is, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't mind it. It's also not super much my favorite, but there is no block that has got that texture of like you give them a straw stable. I would like this block there to be as a stable block, so maybe even a bit roughed up, or and that it mixes with the ground. Yeah, shame. The lighter color does make the contrast a little easier. Yeah, that's what I think too. I think we're getting quite closer to this. I mean, you sort of got that transition between clean and outside-ish. I don't mind this, honestly. I don't. No, me neither. You're still there. Hi. Turns her head away. Oh yeah, maybe I should continue, eh? Maybe I should do the whole path. That's why it looks so odd. Do we go around? Yeah, I do want to go around the corner. Then we're getting this again. Boom. Yeah, let's go all the way here. And then we need to do something with slabs or something here. We're getting something again. We do. See, so you don't have that book again. That's what I want to get rid of. I just tried to nilly-willy click and it's weird. Because it is not as fast as that I click, so... let me see. I think most of this fence can soon go and then gives us a little bit of space to walk around. I do need to come up with something for here. Because I can't do the same as what I did over there. I do want to stick to the fencing. Come on. Nope. Closed. I fell off the block and that's why I placed it so silly. Because then I need to come back to. Which I can start doing. Oh. There. Maybe like so. Would that work? That looks quite playful. Can they get out anywhere? I don't think so. Just to be sure. We're going to do this. Perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. Come on. Okay, I want to get rid of some blocks because, my goodness. We didn't use any... Oh! Yeah, okay, normally I've got the windows at the top, but always the fencing downstairs, so no, I didn't need them. I don't think I'm going to work with gates. I don't think I like that. I want to keep some stone on me. Trapdoors we've done. I do need to make some slabs. And I don't know if I want to do that with that or that. So those can go. These need to be placed back. That needs to change. I don't think I need those. Those was a waste of making. Don't need those. Do I need something else? No. Stairs can go, that can go. Hey, we're getting space. Now we can put these back. I've forgotten the seats. And we can take this away. Hi. I don't think ever since it moved in here, it's stuck in that corner. It just does not move. Oh, maybe it... Hello? Maybe this can stay? It's so hard. There we go. Come on. I always hit the ground. I always do. You can go in. So. I had those things. We got them from the desert temple back then. Might as well use them, right? Let me see. Oh, be careful. Oh. Okay, let's see. It already starts to look like something. It does. If that grows green, and maybe. If we make these leafy. There. And then that one doesn't have to be leafy. I like that leafy block a lot. It combines with its surroundings and I love that. I really do. Yes, it would be awesome if they had blend into the next block like... Yeah, exactly. You like it? I think we... Of course it needs the details, but I think I've got something slightly different, right? It's not... Of course it's the same style, but that's on purpose. I've forgotten to see. It's a dumb. Don't think I've got them in here, do I? No, and let me also bring this one. And then we can have a chest here. Oh, that also breaks it a bit. But then I can put my crops in there. And the scissors. Oh, wow. You got far too much. Slabs. Slabs. I think I should do it with the normal cobble. Can you also whack the slabs on the roof, on the head? You can maybe you can maybe whack it on the head, but does it change it? No. Okay. So if I want to make different slabs, I have to first... Oh, but then you get blocks. Since the hay block does not have its use, perhaps they can make a new version of a ground block. Yeah, that's what I hoped. That's what I meant. Could even be more hay, you know, like stable, a bit more like you can see in a stable. I would love that. I really would love that. So you can really use it as a ground block. And I think they don't have to do that with all the blocks, of course, but I find a hay block is a block that is just also on the ground. It's not just, well, it's actually a straw block. I shouldn't say hay block. This is a straw block. Because hay is more green. Well, if it's if it's okay. Look at him go. Come on. Why are you running? What's going on? No, you have to go inside. What don't you understand? That means that I can only make... a hay layer. Yes, but I'm afraid that if they do a hay layer, I think that that's their reasoning maybe. Just like the other ones. Then you get like an 1/8 of a block or even a 1/10 of a block. And I think that gives trouble for the rest. I think that that's a problem. Which is a shame. How about you go in? I swear they listen to what I'm saying. One like? Ooh. Maybe I'm not doing a good enough job. I like the hay block as a block and its texture, but it doesn't really look like hay. That is because it is actually straw. It's not hay. It's not. Hay should be greener than this. Oh, what I can do maybe is combine it with this one. Maybe let me try that out. Why do we get... Hang on, so we do get it for this one. For basalt, but not for this? Huh? You see that? Or am I... Look. Why not for the normal cobblestone? I'm doing a great job as always. When I first look into words, it doesn't let you like it, and then I forget until halfway through. It's always nice. I can't say anything else, but if you open, well, sorry, if I open YouTube, and then, let's say tomorrow I open it, there's nothing nicer than that you wake up and you just see that, because there is nothing else that I, of course, have got. It's something that I can measure, like, hey, people enjoyed this. So, you see that? They did it for there, but not for... Oh, that's a shame. Hey! Why do you think they did not make that one, just like that one, available in half slab? There. Just because I can. 7. I can't see anything, so I just hope you all enjoy. That's the main thing. Well, this walk's already nicer in. I don't know if I should go further, but eventually it has to stop. So where do I come from? I come from home, most likely. Run up. I think I'm going to leave it, otherwise you have to keep going. Come on, you little thing. I built you a whole stable. Yeah, bye. Nice. That one... Oh. Did I do that wrong? Yes, I did. I think I like this. Maybe we should play a little bit more with this area. Maybe... And then boop it on its nose so it sort of comes back. Before we go... Like so. It's better. It's not so stiff anymore. And what we then for mostly need is all this kind of stuff. It always makes it so look so good, I think. We don't need that. Don't think I need the hammer. Don't think I need that. I need that bush, the berry bush, the leaves, because I just like those. You can work with this. These are the details that just make your game. Make and break. Game? No. Your world. I meant your world. Yeah. That can't have it. Can we have some here too, or does that look silly? Actually, yeah. What could happen if there's a lot of pea and straw? I mean, right? That can happen. You can get mushrooms inside. Does the hammer work on slabs and stairs? No, it didn't. I tried. I wish. Look. Look, Gerald. See, I can't. I can try to whack it, but it doesn't work. It grows every... Yeah, exactly. And it sort of breaks that corner immediately, I think. I don't want to do the red ones. That feels wrong. But that feels wrong. Can I do this? Oh, that's not possible. No, that's not what I want. What if I very quickly... Oh. Did I need my hammer there? No. If I very quickly do this. Boop. And then we do this. And then let me finish it actually like this. Can I then? Or does it fall? So that's one of those rare moments where you have to place a block, which you then can take away. Ouch. Can I now get the fence back? Where it should... Where is... Oh, shh. No, it's there. It's there. It's there. Like so. Look, we did it. That's sort of... The idea is that there's plants growing in that corner. Unless I place some leafy block there as it comes out of there. Now that would break the. I like that. I do. It's a bit weird that the leaves are. No, it's a draft. It's just a draft there. Sort of. Yeah, I know. It's good, eh? Look. Get have a look inside. Come on. This is the normal. Come on. Go in and have a look. I should actually have brought the other ones too because they look so cute. Probably have to work a lot with these. Oh, fencing can go. Because it gets so dark so quickly. Don't eat them. Please. No. Don't want to have a bush there, I guess. Oh, you can't? Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know. I thought that... Then we do a dirt block there. And then I'm out of space again, as per usual. Like so. Could even go one higher, or put a berry bush on top. Like so. Actually would like those... See how much light that gives? But I think, honestly, it might be even nicer if we get some of those lights. Don't eat them. If we get some of those Quebec lanterns, the other ones. Oops, sorry, sheep. I like what I've got there. It needs more color. It does need more color. Sorry. Very, very sorry. Those Quebec lanterns. But the other ones, the orangey ones. Lights are here. I've got 5. It should be fine. What else could we put there? I want these... Where are they? Oh, maybe we take some of these higher red ones. Those. Let me think. This, I've got 26. Okay. What's the difference with this? Sure. Ferns. A nettle. Makes sense. I actually don't want to sleep now because I need to see the darkness. Here, look. This fits, right? Or can see the pigs on top? Just right over the barn. And then the horses right in the middle, the cows on the left, and then now the sheep to the right. Pea mushroom? That's not... No, you see that wrong. You see that wrong. Mushrooms could do with a very big boost of all sorts of nutritions which come out of poop and also... So they're growing there like, oh, we can have such a lovely omelette. I've got chicken eggs, loads. Loads. Far too many, I don't know what to do with them. Can you place the grass base? That's what I want to try. But I've got too much on my... As I said, it's always... My hotbar's always full. Always. Oh, look at this. You know, I actually think we need an... Oh, no, don't eat. There, I think that one. I think that one. Sometimes it just rolls off out of my sleeve, and other times I really have to think. I really have to think how I want to do it. Let's wait with the mushroom. Let me think. This bush instead of the leaf. Does this? Oh shoot! No. It does not want to cooperate. Fine. And we then put... This one crawls a little bit over. Not over the stone. I thought it did. It doesn't. Okay. But now we can... do I need to? This one is a little bit higher. Maybe? I'm not so charmed with what I've done here. Grass. Grass. No. Oh, that's a shame because the... Oh! Because I didn't select grass. No, I still can't. We can do this. So you sort of get a little bit rid of... That needs probably some crop. Oh my word. Devs, I need a hotbar of at least 20 slots or something. We need a builder's hotbar. That's it. A builder's... One that goes all the way from here, bottom left, and then all the way to sort of here. Then move that up when you build. Only when you build. Shoot. I never have enough space, ever. Are we getting somewhere? Okay, I better hurry up with those lights. Because we need to get those away so we get an idea of how dark it is. If Froggy, I just hope nothing spawns. Oh, that might be dangerous. That's not smart. I can't. Because then I have the wolves here again. Don't wanna. That one did work. I do like the red. I really do like the red. Do I want to copy that side? Don't eat it. And high grass. That's not a high. Is it the highest? No, that's this one. Like so. And then ferns. Grass should stay. Oh, the sheep are a little bit in the way. Does this work? No, also not. There, there. We need some light here. So maybe we go to this one? Like here? Or do we do that one there? And then... that one. Shame that that doesn't go on there, eh? Too stiff. Absolutely too stiff. Don't like it. Bush. No, bush. That's not correct. Almost. And then we do the same here. Oh, like so. I feel like those Quebec lanterns that I placed there feels a little bit like sort of a fruit bush, or just me that sees that. Sheep are no longer homeless. No, they're not. They're absolutely not. Let me see. See that red dust? That you need that red. You do. How do we do this then? Because this is their hay pile, so I need more light here. I need more light there. Let me see. Do I continue with this? feel that that's just too high. Grass. Grass. Oh. I'm not tall enough. We could do... we could do some mushrooms around the hay bales, because that's acceptable. You have to go then. Thank you. And then I want to... this one is bright enough, and I think looks... Don't eat them. It's so weird, because you can place any mushroom on the ground without crouching, except for those glowing ones. You start to eat them. And that's where I every time go wrong. We need this red here too. Thinking about it, we do. And then it starts spreading, and then you get even... Oh, immediately, yeah? Or not, or not, or not. 100 slot inventory? No, just a longer hotbar. Just a builder's hotbar. Make it a builder's hotbar. I would love that. Can they climb on leafy block? The rest of the animals haven't been so far, so I'm counting on that the sheep can't either. And otherwise they're tamed, so they should not really go that far. Look at him. Oh. Okay, we can... No, don't eat them. You have to go, because I need to see. What is this squirrel? Okay, that's fine. I want... No. Hey, I keep making the same mistake. There. No, I want the other mushroom. Oh, the other mushroom. Do I want bushes against there? That doesn't make sense, huh? Not really. Not really. Maybe a fern? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Maybe a fern. And then that one gum. Double fern? Just to cover... I would have to think about the lighting anyway, because that also needs to change. And I'm so scared of the tree, because, oh my goodness, they collapse so easily. The Quebec candles do like potted plants. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think. Potted plants, and then with some sort of a berry, kind of. So I think they're really fitting. I really do think. I like it a lot. You can go here for... No, oh my goodness. Even a donkey, but I keep repeating myself. Boop, there. I don't think that makes sense, but I'm gonna try anyway. And then we can have... I might chop some of this off and then have the path here, because I really do want to think about this. If I want to have a path all the way up here, but look how much higher that is. See that? It could look cute though, thinking about it. Because if you sort of make columns with wood, for example... How do I explain? Because I sometimes suck at expressing myself well enough. If you, for example, would have this... Boop. And then imagine that we're taking those blocks away. So we're making that all on that level. So you get beams going all the way up. Just as high as that top floor. Top layer of the ground. Then we fill this in with a path. So we walk here. Let me give myself a block to stand on. So we do walk on this height alongside the piggies. And then the sheep can be downstairs. So you sort of look over this area. Does that make sense what I'm trying to explain? And then from here, we can slowly go down. So, I don't know, maybe from here we go down and then we can go that way. And we can go that way. That might be also very interesting. So then this will all be dug away under here. And we just make pillars with trees, greens and so on. A raised path. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And then at that height there, because that is level then with where the pigs are. And I think that that might look really good. It is high from here, but if there's trees growing and there's bushes and there's a fencing going over the top, so you can see that it's a path and that you can look down, I think that that might work. Hi, Sugar Plum. Hi. We're building. I'm absolutely here. Absolutely. What do we think? Hey, Quickie. Hi. I honestly, I like the idea a lot. And I'm not saying that this is going to be the block, but let me see. No, I'm too far. Here I would have to sort of come down. Sort of on this line. So this would then be dirt. I don't have so much on me. See that? For once I dumped my dirt. This is the idea. This height. This is going to be the path. All the way until probably here somewhere. Where we then can go down. We can stay up. And we can go down. I think that might work. I think that that might be the solution to this silly height difference. Look at those pigs. How... Peekaboo. You... But do I need to say pigaboo? I don't know. God. I think I'm going to do that, but I'm going to prepare that not during a stream, because my goodness, that's a lot of work. Is that... Oh, that's a fence. But that will give us so much space, and then the sheep can go here, or we make a crop field. No, I think I want to have the sheep here. I want to have the sheep here, so they can go around the barn. Quacky is no longer quacking. He's MS Bob boy. Quacky, you did it yourself. Joe's little piggies love that tent. Yeah, they do. They absolutely do. It's amazing. Oh, shoot. But then this also changes. Ah. Oh. Let me see. Because I changed this. And then I wonder... Yeah, that's going to be a lot of digging, though. I could leave it slightly raised. I could leave it slightly raised. Just here a little bit at the bottom. That just needs to go. So you get wood. Maybe unevenly. Have it on two dirt block max. Later on, I'm pulling my hair. What am I doing to myself? Yeah, that chance is big. there it would come down, though. Come down. Yeah, then this still needs a beam. I just wanted to see if that's gonna work. Take that away, would get a path. I might have to go one more in here. Because if I see this, 1, 2, that's very small, you see that? So if I were to do it, I would do it here, on this line. Oh. That's not ugly either. No, but that would be better. Oh, the pillars are going to be high anyway. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, but I will prepare, because that's a lot of work. Because that's evening out all the terrain there. And then bring it against the pillars, so that's... Oof. But I do like that idea. It's a shame it needs to be higher than that. Like 2 blocks almost. Because if you walk on this level, yeah, you do see the pigs, but also not. I think you have to walk... You want to... look at those... You want to walk on this level. And now I have got, if I do this, or maybe even one further, then at least I've got this little bit of space. See, it's still not wide. Can you see it? That's all. Yeah, I want to think about it. So that means that I don't want to do any decorations at the back, because that's going to change. That's going to change. My brain is going very fast now. I'm okay, Sugar Plum, and you? You too? I hope your day is as good as it can be. And stone? Yeah, exactly. For the path, you mean, eh? It needs to change. It needs to change to gravel mixed with stone mixed with... That was the idea. Dirt was just so you could see like a layer of, hey, that's then going to be the path. But I think I need to come in even a bit more. So I do want to... Before I dig too much away, I first want to see how I then want to do that. Because it also means that I lose my trees again. Which is not the biggest problem, but still. The apple trees, I mean, the rest I don't care so much about. But then this fencing can also go until wherever this meets. I think it will look better. I really do. Okay, so let's stick to the front then. Yeah, that's always so nice. You plant one mushroom and before you know it, you got... although it did do a good job, if I'm honest. It did do a good job. You see that? What else do we have then? The light is the main thing. Let me first finish this. Because I do want to have some on the other side, I guess, too. Without copying. I do like that. I really... Oh. We're not doing 15 million mushrooms in here. That's not what I wanted. That's a bit boring still. Maybe a... We don't have a water trough, do we? Is there anything that can do... Not the cauldron, because the cauldron bubbles. I got it with a sheep and it doesn't sound good. It just doesn't. Oh, we didn't do that on the other side, did we? No. I don't want to forget that. I don't think I banged it on the head there. Oops. Boom. I like that. I like the one. Gerald is right, though. I've decided I'll I'll be rebranding, yeah. Branding, See, he's already stuck on the B. My character will be a sheep now, and I'm gonna be called Quack. I'm not gonna be called Quack anymore. I'll be Sheepy. Sheepy Quacky. You can't because you're duck. You can't. You have to stick to your duck. Mix some stone in with it at the bottom. And I think if you're building in a world like this game or Minecraft, or it doesn't matter, you can keep going. That's why I don't want to change. I want to stick to what we've got here. I put already so much work in here. We will do one day and how it was and how it now is, because if I see my video recording world, which is the creative version of this world, it's incredible. What a difference. What an incredible difference. Done so much. Interesting. Let me see. Are we missing anything? Those mushrooms, that is incredible. I love it. I love it. It's the easiest food you can make, I think. The mushroom skewers. You already said back then it cost you only 3 per skewer, and it's the... Do you see that there is a skeleton in the pig pen? And I don't like that because I'm always scared that I hurt my pigs. You can't stop them from... Oh my god, what are you doing? Pig... Oh, my... I don't have my stuff. No. Get here, you ugly. Missed still. Still missed. I know, I saved you. Oh, I did. Was that the only one, or is there more surprises here? Are we all okay, or hello? You can wake up now. Promise. I'm not entirely sure if that tent is a good idea, because... Hello? That one is floating. Look, they're... They're head-butted, but they... That's not real. This is fake. Stop it. Okay. Yeah, before and after. I think that might look really good. I really do. Then you really got the idea of what we all did, and it's a lot already. It really is. Every time I go there to record a little bit, and I'm like, oh my goodness, the change, the amount of blocks that are dark. Oh. Some things that can be added, perhaps a few sticks and rubble spread around. How do you do sticks then? Because I would have loved that, but I don't know how to do that. I've never been able to figure sticks out. Back of the barn always feels to me like nettles, somehow. Can't go on stone either. Do we like the bushes? No? Sorry then. Wow. Yeah, we'll have to take away a lot of the mushrooms. It's just overgrowing. That slide. Okay, Quack, have a lovely time with your dad. Say hi to him from me. He doesn't know me, but maybe then he does. Anyone has ever said when pigs fly? Well, well, sort of. How is it possible? Houdini sheep. You said the rubble might be nice indeed. That I know I can place, but the sticks I've never been able to do, and I would love that. Just this, right? Because... Oh, I wish I had more. I think we have to stick with normal rubble. Still color too dark, too blue. We all read Sheepy, Gerald. We did read it. We know you meant that. Yeah, I would love... I don't know how you can add that. I don't know how you can add sticks, so if you can let me know, I would love that. Boom. It could have hit a... It could have hit a sheep on the head. Was not on purpose. It was not. You can't go inside, you dingus. I'll make you a whole barn, but no. We're going to sleep outside. Yeah, I know. How can I do these just flipping work? I would love to place those. I don't think you can make anything with them, can you? Oops. Fits. No. Well, that was a very quick no. Yeah, if that's gonna change, I probably am going to place trees here. And if I place it now, it will turn into a stick. So I'm not gonna... I would place a tree like here or so, you know? One that's going a little bit over the barn then. Looking to see if they can be made now. Oh. Where? Q? Well, I don't know what you're all typing there. I see Q, but it might not even be for me. Let me see, what else do we need there for now? Because the other project I need to start... Oh, it does start to look good, though. You just have to look over the fence. But what I want to do also next to this path is... It's not going to stay, of course, like this. We're going to do a lot of bushes and a lot of rubble and a lot of, you know, it's going to be a path with all sorts of things next to it, trees and so on. So it looks alive. This now, of course, is a very, yeah, almost tight, boring fence with the only purpose to keep the sheep in. But then it gets alive, I find, once that starts to go. But I do think that this I need to start from over there, because that path idea is going to decide how this is going to be. I don't think I can do that the other way around, because that one needs to start combining with how I'm going to get this path connected to that side. And I'm not entirely sure yet if that I stay higher up and only come down, for example, here somewhere. Because normally I would run up here to get there. So I could also sort of make a connection with the path on this level. And then still keep this a little bit like I'm doing over there. So raised compared to normal. And then over here we're going to go down in a bit of an... where two roads are coming together. Roads, paths. And then that way. And I'm actually thinking about that. But it all hangs on how I'm going to do that area. And that I have not thought out. Hey, the brain was busy with a sheep barn. And I think we've got it. I think I can honestly say that my sheep, if they want to, can go inside, but they choose, of course, just like all the others, to be outside, even when it's coming down so far. Go inside then, you dingleberries. Can I lure you? Come on then. Come on. Come on. You bear. Come on. Oh, we're getting you all now. Come on. It's raining. Yeah, we're going inside. Come on. You too. Yeah, you've got little legs, but you need to walk faster. Come on. Hi. Oh, my word. Come on. All of you. Get in. I have only 18 on me. I don't know if it's enough. Hi. Who can... I can't feed any of you. It was... How is that possible? Did I feed them? No, I didn't, right? F to pet. There's no F to feed. You know we do a pet. Yeah, we do. Sure. Now stay inside and they're all out. Yeah, run. I can't, I don't think I fed them. Oh. The weather can't decide. Do you see that? Can we decide what we're gonna do? Yeah, you get to sleep there. It's so much better. People, I love this. I really do. I really do. I've got homework. I do. I've got homework. I need to figure out the path. Once we're down again, it's fine. But then, once again, I also need to get up there. Because what I eventually want to make on top of there, probably, is some sort of a sawmill. I thought that would be fun. Because we've got an area here that I want to turn into a mine eventually. This one. I've never been in here except for that I lit it up so it doesn't constantly spawn. That's all I did. And fall in it from above. That's also what I did. But I do want to turn this into a mine. And I thought it would be fun if we then work with a train track. And then maybe one can also go up there to a farm idea of where we grow trees. So it's sort of is a work kind of area, maybe. Not entirely sure yet. And if I do that, that means that my path... I'm really thinking out loud now. But I do want to have the bridge here. Because somehow this is already here. So we might as well cross here over the water. And then we could also go over alongside the mine towards the chickens. Which makes then sense to me. And then we can keep this area as a working area, I thought. Somehow. And somewhere I want a windmill. I don't know where. Somewhere I want somehow, and I don't know why, but I would love a huge, huge wheat field. Just because I think it is funny. The idea, you know? And then a mill. And we can't even make bread, so it's pointless. And no one eats wheat, do they? So this is the stupidest crop to have. A mouse in a wrong... Oh. How do you do it then? What do you mean? How do I do what? Farmer's workbench. First item on the last... Oh, that would be amazing. I've been looking for it. Oh, yeah. Not good enough. Yes! 5 to get 1 pile. Perfect. Got loads of sticks. Loads. Oh, that's so good. How often I was also in the chicken coop and so on. Like, it's missing. Yes. Thank you, just flipping work. Yeah. Oh, I have to think about this because I... They're all outside again. Too many. Hi. You little gubba. You know what I would also love? A little pile of wood logs. It's too much to ask? Yes. Yes, it is. It's too many mushrooms. That's got rubble. Let me see. What can we do? Those things make it so alive. I think I already... Let me see with the piggies. That's not what we're doing. No, I know. Oh. It's got. It's got. Hi. Are you all stuck or something? What the heck? Boop. I sometimes feel that I get stuck on the tent. I really do. Because they can be here all the time. And only when I log out back in, then they have moved. So I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, the area will make more sense once it's done. Okay. Yeah, a silo. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what I think might be so fun. The silos, the windmill, the grain, and no bread or nothing to do with it. Not really a purpose yet for it. Not yet. We will eventually, probably. I assume. Right? But I just think it would be nice. The only thing is I'm not entirely sure where I want to do it. Because the area is already so big. So big. Look what we claimed. Well, I claimed. We're going all the way to here somewhere. And then we have sort of a line going here. All the way around. Oh, here. Look, even the barn's here. Snow area. See that? So we're coming back. Let me see. I think I've got my... Oh, yeah, we do this. And then we go out again. So I think I can say that I stole a lot. Unless we do it here. Because this is land that I didn't claim. And in principle, within the river would make sense, right? And then, sure. It's big, though. I can't zoom out. Oh, I can zoom out more. I'm lying. So then we would do this. Kinda. Maybe. And then you would also see the windmill. Because it would be sticking out there. Oh, maybe then. Maybe that will work. And that's going to be something... Oh, I've never made it. I've never, ever made one. So... That's something that I would probably have to try. Because I've got no real clue how to properly do that. But that's what I think is fun. And I hope it doesn't get laggy then. Because that's my other worry. If your area is getting too big. Because here, what I've got here is going to be crops. I do want to have loads of crops. Even though I'm not going to harvest most of them probably. I just want to have long fields of chilies and tomatoes. And just because I like looking at that. I do. So this whole area is on purpose empty on the left side of the future path. Because that's going to be crops with maybe a detail alongside the river that I want to play with. But I have not thought that out yet. For now, I think I'm happy that they all got a house. Not the camels. The desert is, of course... desert. It's absolutely not done. So there we need to do something. The ice biome, we need to do something. But can only do that once the teleporters work. And I say that it don't work, but I assume it hasn't been fixed, has it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus home. No. No, that's not done. So, see, no matter how you run, you can see it. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. This worked out. This worked absolutely out. I would think the pigs are stuck in place. Not quite. No! It only, as I said, when I get out and come back in, then they've moved. I'm not entirely sure what to do, because even if I do a straight one and then a tilted one, a steep one, then they still can get up. So, yeah, nah, it is what it is. It is fine. Most of the time you don't even see them, so it's fine. I claim the small area. Do you feel up against the river and the windmill nearby? No, but then it's in the way. That's the problem. Then it's in the way. The windmill is, of course, going to be quite big, so I don't think I like that. And besides, I want the windmill in a big area of just wheat, and I don't want to have one crop here. Here is going to be several crops. As I said, I need to think it out, but that was the rough idea. So it's going to be colorful here in the front, and absolutely break it with some trees here, there. Probably probably the most apple trees, just because I like the idea of fruit trees. I wish there were more fruit trees, but man, we've got apple, and I do like that tree. It's also not too high, so I think that might look really good. And then you can work with a lot of beehives, which makes sense above the crop, so I can hang the lights down, and then I think it will come together. So what does it mean you claimed it? Just like I've placed a fence around it. That's what I mean with I claimed it. Is it like enshrouded? No. Here you can build. I can build anywhere. I don't have to put an oh, what was it called? An enshrouded again. That thing down, and then it's a certain area. No, here it is the whole world. But claiming it as in I want to build here, so place the fencing. That was what I meant. You loved how it's turning out? Yeah, me too. I'm happy, country lady. I really am. Windmill with wheat field makes sense. Yeah, and then there in the back, you know? Really, really there. Because it can stick out. There you can see it. And it will stick out because it is higher up there. And otherwise we make it a bit higher. So again, we can see it from here. That's going to be the goal. We're also going to quit, country lady. So I'm going to say bye to you, because you have to go. Thank you so very much for joining. People, I'm going to call it a stream. I think I did what I wanted to do. I did sort of make a small barn. I don't think it is the biggest one yet. It is absolutely the smallest one I've made, correct? Yeah. Unless you count a chicken coop as a barn, but I don't think that's fair. For the sheep, the rest is, of course, under a tent. It's not really a barn. So I think I really stayed in the same style and still got it slightly different every time. And I think I like that a lot. And as I said, I need to finish first the thought about the path, especially in the back, and then I can set the land properly out for the sheep. So it is in multiple steps, but that's fine. The goal for tonight was to make sure that they've got a roof over their head, and that's absolutely what we did. And I'm loving it. I love what is there. It worked out well. Yeah, I think so too, and it's in the right spot, so I'm super happy with this. I really am. It's perfect. I can see every barn and every area, even the pigs above it. It's exactly right, and I'm happy with that. It's always a bit like, oof. But once you're there, you know. Once it gets sort of an idea of this should be able to work, then I can go. But I'm happy with what I did, and I'm going to say thank you so very much for watching. Sweet lovely people, if you enjoyed it, consider a like, maybe even a subscription, but for mostly share my channel name with people that you think might be interested in my streams too. It's the only way for me to grow on YouTube. So thank you so very much if you want to do that for me. I'm of course going to thank my special channel members Thomas Peter, MSM Quacky Boy, Country Lady, Volps, Cassie, and Lilu for joining the Lucky Grannies Club. With your help, you're not only helping the channel out, but for sure also me personally, more than that I can tell you and let you know. Sweet, lovely people, I enjoyed it. Don't forget this Friday, I will be back at 6 p.m. CEST, just like always, but we're going to jump into the Grounded 2 public test branch update, so PTB. So it's then not officially released, but we're going in the test mode and we're going to find out what all they've added. So we're picking up that adventure. I would love for you to join me there. It is absolutely an incredible game too, just like Hytale. Of course, it's slightly different, but it is sort of in the same genre. That's why I play it anyway. I would love it if you can join me there too. For those who were here tonight, thank you so very much for always sticking with me, helping me out, giving us all an incredible time, because that's just what you're doing. I'm trying to give that to you, but you're for sure also giving that to me. And I'm so incredibly grateful for that. So sweet, lovely people, have a lovely evening, day, morning, ice cream, or whatever you want or need in life. I will be back this Friday, 6 p.m. CEST, Grounded 2, Public Test Branch update. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye.